Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation on marketing analytics techniques, insights for better decision making. Today we'll be going through 5 key analytical methods that are instrumental in helping businesses make informed marketing decisions. These techniques are cluster analysis, conjoint analysis, multidimensional scaling, or it can be called as MDS analysis, sentimental analysis, and customer lifetime value, also known as CLV. So each of these methods serve a specific purpose in understanding customer behavior, preferences, and the value they bring to a business. So let's deep dive right in and explore how these techniques can help businesses optimize their strategies. In this slide, we're going through introduction of marketing analytics. So what is marketing analytics and why it matters and what you'll learn? So, marketing analytics is a process of analyzing data to make smarter decisions about how to allocate marketing resources and improve performance. It's crucial in today's competitive landscape because it allows businesses to understand customer behavior and identify trends and also optimize marketing campaigns. The goal is to base decision on data rather than intuition. In this presentation, I'll be covering 5 powerful techniques that help businesses gain insights into the markets and customers. These techniques range from segmenting customers to understanding product preferences and measuring brand sentiment. Each technique provides a different lens through which to view customer data, and I'll be explaining how each one works, its challenges, and the impact it has on marketing decisions. We are going through overview of cluster analysis. Cluster analysis is a technique that groups similar data points like customers or products into cluster based on shared characteristics. It's often used in market segmentation, where the goal is to identify distinct customer groups that can be targeted with specific marketing campaigns. The principle behind cluster analysis is to maximize similarity within clusters while ensuring that each cluster is distinct from the others. So, this method helps businesses understand who their high value customers are, which segments are price sensitive, and which ones are loyal. One of the key challenges of customer analysis is determining the optimal number of clusters and ensuring that the algorithm used, whether it's k means or hierarchical clustering, accurately represents the data. The impact of cluster analysis on marketing decisions is significant. By identifying customer segments, businesses can allocate resources more efficiently and tailor the messaging to the needs of each group. Process of conducting cluster analysis involves several key steps. First, businesses need to collect relevant customer data. This could be demographic information, purchasing behavior, or even customer preferences. Once the data is collected, it needs to be standardized to ensure that all the variables with different scales don't skew with the results. Next, a clustering algorithm like k-means is applied. This algorithm groups customers into clusters based on their similarities. The final step is evaluating the quality of the clusters. Marketers often use methods like a Silhouette score or the elbow method to determine whether they've selected the right number of clusters. A real world example would be a retail company grouping customers into high value shoppers, frequent buyers, and discount seekers. Each of these groups can then be targeted with personalized offers, driving better engagement and loyalty. Second analytical technique we're going to see is conjoint analysis. Conjoint analysis is a powerful tool that allows businesses to understand how customers value different attributes of a product or a service. By breaking down a product into its components such as price, size, and features, marketers can measure which attributes customers care about the most. This method is based on the principle that customers make trade-offs when choosing between products. For example, they might be willing to pay more for a higher quality product but not for a feature they don't value. Conjoint analysis is widely used in product development and pricing strategies because it gives businesses insight into what customers are willing to pay for and which feature to prioritize. However, designing a conjoint study requires careful planning to ensure that the combinations presented to customers are realistic and not overwhelming. The impact on marketing decisions is profound as it allows companies to fine tune their product offerings and create pricing strategies that resonate with their target market. To conduct conjoint analysis, we're going to use few methodologies like attribute identification, profile creation, customer surveys, and data analysis. The first step is to identify the key attributes of the product or service you want to analyze. These could be things like price, brand, design, or specific features. Next, you create a series of product profiles that vary in these attributes. Customers are then asked to rank or choose between these profiles, which allows marketers to gather data on their preferences. The final step is analyzing the data to determine the relative importance of each attribute. This gives business a clear picture of which features drive customer decisions. For example, a smartphone company might use conjoint analysis to configure out whether customers prioritize battery life, camera quality, or price. The information would then inform their product development and marketing strategies, ensuring they focus on the features that matter most of their target audience. MDS analysis or multidimensional scaling. MDS is a technique that visualizes the similarities or dissimilarities between products or brands, typically on a perceptual map. The principle behind MDS is to represent relationships between items in a two-dimensional space, where the distance between items reflects their perceived similarity. This technique is commonly used in competitive analysis and brand positioning, helping marketers understand how customers perceive different products or brands in relation to one another. For example, a company might use MDS to see whether its brand is perceived as high quality or affordable compared to its competitors. One of the challenges of MDS is ensuring that the data accurately captures customer perceptions and that the results map is easy to interpret. However, the insights gained from MDS can be incredibly valuable in guiding product development and marketing strategies by identifying where a brand is positioned in the marketplace and uncovering gaps for differentiation. Here, the process of conducting MDS analysis involves methodologies like data collection, distance calculation, create perceptual map, interpreting results. So after collecting data on how customers perceive the similarity or dissimilarity between different products or brands, this data is typically gathered through surveys or focus groups. Once you have the similarity data, the next step is to calculate the distances between items, which represents how closely related they are in the minds of consumers. Using these distances, MDS creates a perceptual map where each product or brand is positioned according to how customers view it. The final step is interpreting the map. For example, a coffee company might use MDS to understand how customers perceive its products compared to competitors in terms of quality and price. This visualization helps businesses refine their positioning and highlighting attributes that differentiate them from the competition. Sentimental analysis is a technique that uses natural language processing to analyze text data like social media posts, customer reviews, or survey responses are being used. The goal is to determine whether the sentiment expressed in the text is positive, negative, or neutral. This technique is particularly useful for businesses that want to monitor brand reputation, under customer satisfaction, or track the success of marketing campaigns. Sentiment analysis helps companies understand how their customers feel about their products and services in real time. However, it does come with challenges. One of the biggest challenges is accurately interpreting the context of a statement. Sarcasm or slang, for instance, can throw off an analysis. Despite these challenges, the insights gained from sentimental analysis are invaluable for adjusting marketing strategies on the fly and improving customer service. To perform sentiment analysis, we are going to use methodologies like data collection, text processing, sentiment classification, and analysis. The first step is collecting text data. This can come from customer reviews, social media posts, or even transcripts from customer service interactions. Once the data is collected, it needs to be cleaned and pre-processed to remove any irrelevant information such as emojis or special characters. The text is then analyzed using natural language processing algorithms that classify the sentiment as positive, neutral, or neutral, positive, negative, or neutral. Businesses can then use this information to track trends, identify customer pain points, or adjust their marketing strategies. For example, a clothing brand might analyze customer reviews to find out if a new product launch has been well received or if there are specific issues that need to be addressed. The ability to analyze large amounts of text data quickly gives companies a real time view of customer sentiment, allowing them to make data driven decisions very quickly. Customer lifetime value, or CLV, is a key metric that estimates the total value a customer will bring to a business over the course of their relationship. The principle behind CLV is simple. Not all customers are equally valuable, so businesses need to focus their resources on the customers who are likely to generate the most profit over time. CLV takes into account factors like purchase frequency, average order value, and customer retention. This helps businesses predict future revenue and prioritize high value customers. One of the challenges in calculating CLV is getting accurate data on customer behavior and ensuring the model we use to predict future value is reliable. But when done correctly, CLV can have a huge impact on marketing decisions, helping businesses to allocate their marketing budgets more effectively and improve customer retention strategies. The process of calculating CLV involves methodologies like calculating average purchase value, purchase frequency, customer lifespan, and CLV calculation. So, here CLV starts by determining the average purchase value. This is the average amount a customer spends per transaction. Next, you need to estimate the purchase frequency, how often the customer makes purchases over a specific period. The third step is calculating the customer lifespan, or how long the customer is expected to remain active. Finally, these values are multiplied together to estimate the customer's lifetime value. For example, a subscription based company might use CLV to identify which customers are most likely to renew their subscriptions and focus their retention efforts on that group. CLV gives businesses a clear picture of which customers are worth investing in, helping them allocate resources more efficiently and maximize profitability. In this slide, we are going to see comparison of techniques. To recap, we covered 5 key marketing analytical techniques, each with its own unique strengths and applications. Cluster analysis helps businesses segment their customers and target each segment with personalized campaigns. Secondly, conjoint analysis allows marketers to understand customer preferences for product features and optimize product development. MDS analysis visualizes how customers perceive brands relative to one another, helping businesses position their products in the market. Sentimental analysis. Sentimental analysis provides real-time insights into customer emotions by analyzing text data, while customer lifetime value helps companies focus on retaining high-value customers. Each of these techniques plays a vital role in improving decision making and ensuring that marketing strategies are data driven. By leveraging these tools, businesses can gain a deeper understanding of their customers and create more effective marketing strategies.